I've never played Guzzlord till now. I never liked it cause it felt slow, but with Suicune plaguing the meta, Guzzlord only made sense. I like Tapu Koko a lot, but testing a few 18 trainer decks with it, it worked decent, but I felt like it was struggling a lot. But Guzzlord's 17 trainers just felt so natural. The game plan will depend mostly on your matchups. The biggest tip I can give is when it comes you having 2 energies on your Guzzlord, do you have enough health at that point to survive 1 or 2 more hits to get to 4 energies, or should you start building on your second Guzzlord on the bench? This will vary from game to game, so you'll have to decide on your own. But other than that, do test the deck out. It feels very comfortable and smooth overall. The 170 HP on Gus gives you so many options. Also, this deck was the secret deck recommended by Pocket TCG. If you don't know who he is, go YouTube him. He really recommends a lot of solid decks and info. Anyways, let's get into some games so I can show you the deck. Right, so here we go against Dragonite, which becomes tricky because our 770 health doesn't run very well against Dragonite, right? I mean, and we don't even know if we're running against base EX, non-EX or EX Dragonite at this point. I think most of the time we run against both, really. And they start with a Cleffa. Kind of interesting. Good for us because we do get 1 point. And essentially we grind caught them because they had to retreat to put Cleffa up. I mean, they did draw a Pokemon, so that's, you know, a thing. So it looks like they're gonna build up in the back. Let's see what I do. I think I do load my bench here. Partly because I can start to load my active now. Because if I do get a Lusamine, I am able to attack for 120, and right now I'm kind of ruling that this Guzzlord in the active is dead to me because pretty much because anytime a Dragonite comes out, yeah, so the next turn if I put the, I mean, well, it's not too bad because if I put the energy on my active, what happens here is I just have to put the energy on my bench, but right now I'm kind of doing the opposite, which is fine too because okay, well, I could have just put it on to the active really, because I know that the next turn, because I'm taking out this, maybe I shouldn't have taken, but yeah, I didn't want to risk it, because if I don't take out that that baby Dragonair, is it Dratini, I risk a second a Dragonite non-EX most likely on the next turn. So here I'm in a sweet spot because I don't even need Lusamine. Lusamine might not be good here because if they do have Lyra, I'm screwed. It's GG. But here the best play would be to Sabrina, take out a baby at the back for the last point. So getting that Dratini on the last match, last round was, you know, good for us either way. So that's GG. Here we are going against Domfam and Duck, no, what do you call that? Diglett. It's been a while since I've seen a Diglett, but I know there's a new Diglett out. Yeah, we do face it in this game. Duck Trio. 40, 60, 100 damage. Okay, interesting. Here we want to minimize our chances of getting damage, so when we can will, we just will, and because Donphan needs 3 energies to deal maximum damage. So, but yeah, opponent basically sacrifices this Fanfi. Smart play, especially because they can just go into a Dark Trio on the next turn. Here I would have liked to have a second Guzzlord, but you know, this is what we get. Yeah, oh, okay, I see that plan now. But they guarantee themselves, well, give them the highest odds to draw a Pokemon there and then attack. Okay, yeah, I wasn't paying attention in this game, obviously. It's not over, but I mean, it's not looking great either. I do need Guzzlord on the next turn, and I would be fine to win this game. Because a Guzzlord means that I am able to deal 100 and... Well, okay, that's still not... Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, we do get Guzzlord. The good thing is that they won't be able to take out... well, they're going to take out my Guzzlord. But I will take them out on the next turn. So, it's GG essentially. We're in a good spot. Yeah, I don't think there's a way they out-heal this ever. So yeah, and then we just Lusamine here, and then we win the game. We don't even need Lusamine. I just realized we just hit 30 damage would have done the job. Yeah, I just realized I start with Celesteela like all the time in this video. Okay, so this is where the game gets interesting. There hasn't been many Oricorio's in my rank up game, my rank games. So yeah, I didn't get to... I mean, I have done this a lot of times where you need to use Celesteela to take care of Oricorio. So you do want to protect your Celesteela in this case. Like, you really want to protect it. Because that's the only thing that takes out Oricorio, and if they block you, it gets bad, right? If you lose Celesteela early, it gets bad. So anyway, here what I do is I just load my bench, so I don't mind getting either of my Guzzlords hit. That's fine. But I decide to build up on the bench instead. So I mean, this guy goes I guess full. Okay, that makes sense. So he has Elemental Switch, able to attack with Oricorio this turn, and which sucks for us. We do have Will, so if you notice, yeah, I've started to load up my Celesteela. Just gonna kind of keep myself for this. I mean, it wasn't so important, but yeah, I do have to keep myself at bay from a Silvally attack, because the next round, yeah, Silvally is... I have to anticipate that the Silvally is ready. Okay, the Silvally is ready in hand. There we go. So yeah, the next turn I have to be above 100 damage. So the first Pokemon Center Lady is important because you only can use 1 per turn, right? So here I do heal, so it kind of spoils their plan for a turn at least. And the next turn I'm able to use Will with Oricorio to take out Oricorio with a guaranteed hits. If they do put up Silvally, it's not too bad too, because I'm able to attack with my Guzzlord, the bench Guzzlord. But that's great, they left Oricorio open, which we just use Celesteela. And the nice thing about Celesteela's health is that Silvally, even with a Giovanni, is not going to take it down, and you can't use Red on a non-EX. So there's no way that Celesteela goes down this round, which is nice. Always nice to know, especially because we do have to protect this Celesteela as much as we can, obviously, because they might have a second Oricorio. I mean, there we go. They most likely have a second Oricorio. Also, at this point, it kind of becomes scary because we are in a spot where they can just... Well, both my bench is low, so they can just kind of one-shot either one. here red card just because and to clear my hand a bit, and plus I do have Mars in hand, so I don't, yeah, I can still remove cards from their hand later on. So here, wonderful reflip 4 hits. This deck is so annoying. I played against Guzzlord, a mirror matchup, and the guy couldn't attack because I started first, I attacked, I used Will like 2 times, and then the third time it just kept going. Not bad for the guy, but yeah, you know what, it is what it is. Here I'm protecting, because of the Sabrina, I'm protecting my bench Celesteela as best as I can. Yeah. But I mean, I don't. But thankfully, they don't even have energy on their bench, so we are ready to attack here. Nothing is going down the next turn. Wait, what? Wait. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to retreat myself. I kind of risk it for the bit. Okay, basically because they don't have energy on the bench, I was willing to do this to get the energy so that I can. Yeah. The Guzzlord that died had 0 energy. Right. Wait, let me just double. I'm very sure that it has 0 energy. Let me just double check that before I look stupid. Yeah, so it had 0 energy, it died. Basically, I had 0 energy discarded. So I had to retreat my Celesteela in order to get energy for Lusamine. And in that case, so in this case, right now, let me just go back a bit. Okay. So yeah, I put the energy in, I Lusamine, and I take out this Silvally. And on the next turn, I mean, it becomes iffy because if they did have a Cyrus in the deck, which they used a Sabrina just now, if they did have a Cyrus in the deck, it's actually not GG, right? Oh yeah, oh, no, okay, because I have Sabrina in hand. Yeah. Okay, so that was GG. That was guaranteed GG. I think they were still hoping for that because I believe they have a Cyrus in hand from the previous play where they Sabrina me to get one of my bench. Yeah. Here we go against Komala deck. I think it was some weird. It was Crobat, I think. Darkrai and Crobat, if I'm not wrong. Okay, no, it's okay. Yeah. I have no clue what this deck I'm playing against is. But yeah, I mean, they do have a plan. Whenever I see someone with a Kamala, they do have a plan. So here, it kind of sucks for us because we are hitting 30 into something that doesn't mean much to us, really. But the good part is, I guess, that gives us the opportunity to Cyrus it out later. Yeah, and the annoying thing is that we're going to be still taking 20 damage from Darkrai's ping. Yeah, I mean, my wills are kind of pointless right now. Thankfully, we do have the heals, the 2 heals. That puts me in a very nice range where I can't be taken out by Darkrai. At most, I just take some damage. Yeah, I didn't use Grindcore because if not, I have to flip hits for nothing. Okay, here they're going for the 1-1-2 route. It's kind of scary because it gives Arceus, you know, the ability to attack the next turn. Although it's not too scary for us in that we do have 170 health. Yeah. But the good thing is for this round was that we didn't take any Darkrai ping damage. Here I was hoping, I mean at this point you would be hoping for a Guzzlord because you don't want to be relying on a Celesteela for your secondary attacker. Although it's not too bad because it, you know, you can deal 100 damage with Celesteela and Will. It's not too bad, you know, but it's not great. So here they have to give us something. Alright, so thankfully we draw the Guzzlord. It's I mean, essentially a very important top deck right there because it gives us the option now to Lusamine. Here I do use Will because any energy I get to take away here, if I do take out all it, you know, the opponent's energies, we are in a great spot. It's kind of GG essentially. Basically they had 140 health, right? So I could not take out the Guzzlord, the Darkrai here. So I decided to just, you know, try my best to kind of, if I could lock it in, I win the game, right? And they don't have a leaf, I could win the game. But if I hit there, they would probably just, yeah, swap out into Arceus, which they did. And that would be GG once the Arceus hits us because, you know, I mean, I guess they're hoping I don't have a Lusamine. That's why this play makes sense for them. And I mean, they don't really have much options. So, you know, I think that's fair play. You know, that's the only thing. So, we just end the game here with Lusamine and Arceus. Thankfully, the Lusamine came in time. And that was GG. Okay, here we go against probably Espeon EX. And thankfully it's nice that we start first because if they do put the energy onto the active Eevee. Ah, okay, I think this is my rank up match. Yeah, this is my rank up match. Yeah, this game is a bit gonna be a bit boring. Because like I said, I have 2 Wills in hand. If they're gonna keep pumping onto the active Eevee, essentially it's GG because they're not going to be able to attack almost ever. Yeah, here I messed up so much. I was looking for Ultra Thrusters, but yeah. Again, I'm not a Guzzlord main by any means. This is my first time playing Guzzlord and it's been so smooth. Like I did not need to think too much really. Oh, here I wanted to Will. Okay, I wanted to Will, but because the mask was just too tempting, right? And there's a chance that even if I don't Will, I'm gonna remove the energy, but that did not happen. So you know, I don't know. I think it was the right play. You know, gambling a bit. And thankfully they don't land up with well, I don't know about thankfully, but anyway, they did not end up with Espeon. So I think they could have Espeon, but they don't want to use Espeon because, yeah, you know, the weakness damage. But here I do believe I took all his energy away. Yeah, okay, and that's pretty much GG because the opponent just leaves the game. It sucks, man. If I was in his position, I would be so pissed. Well, it's not GG, honestly, but it's pretty close. Because, yeah, he's gonna load the bench. I deal 140 damage straight up to an Espeon EX. So if they do have a cape, they survive 1 turn, but they only deal 80 damage to me, which if I'm full health, you know, essentially they need 2 shots plus an EV bag to take me out. So yeah. So I mean, at this point I was happy because it's my rank up game. I just want an easy game. I don't need it to be sweaty. Let's see. So I'm not gonna make you guys watch too much. Yeah, so I take out the Sylveon and and they're still AFK, and I think the game just shows the end game credit. The end game, yeah, there we go. That's a nice thing, a nice touch from Pokemon. How I really love how they have you know, kind of took away that component of having to wait for people that are trying to like go AFK and stuff. Yeah, so it's my rank up match. Yeah, it's a good deck. I think it's a really strong deck, especially for this meta. I tried Tapu Koko. I think Tapu Koko's issue was not so much the damage. I think 90 damage was decent, but I think it was the health. Like, you just get poked once or twice by something and basically you die, right? And with a Savali, you just need to go like 2 hits and you're dead. Whereas because we run sustain, I was running sustain on my Tapu Kokos as well, but just even with the sustain, it was kind of not enough to deal with the pokes and all that. Yeah, I love Tapu Koko though. I play Tapu Koko with like Magnezone and stuff, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, so I decided this was the deck. The 17 trainers or 18 trainer decks. This is to me the best deck out there, especially because of your flexibility in you know, Celesteela and the Ultra Beast flexibility. I think it's so smooth. Gives you so much options that, I mean, also essentially prevents you from being Cyrus or Sabrina out of position, that can cause you to lose a lot of games. So yeah, try the deck out, especially if you're facing a lot of Suicunes, and Suicunes, maybe what else, but yeah, definitely if you're facing a lot of Suicunes, use this. I haven't tried the 18 trainers Giratina deck. That might be good too. I think it will be good, but yeah, check this out. All right, have fun.